And you need to seek and trust God to find your work. And like I say, you know, it might be to clean this church house. It might be just a set in the pew. It may be your testimony. People say, well, I get tired of telling the same old testimony. Paul told his testimony all through every book he wrote. Everywhere he went, he said he told about on his road to Damascus. That was his testimony, how God turned his life around. And that could be, I mean, that is your testimony, how God turned your life around. Gary Barker's told his testimony, and I love hearing it, and I could listen to it every day, every service, how God turned his life around. And he stands up in how many days it's been since God turned his life around. So that could be your work. Your work could be to come and tell your testimony. Right. To help someone else get turned around. The other part of this story, this lesson I wanted to get across is, if you earnestly seek God, God will remove any obstacle in your way.
Sure he will.
If you're honest. The deputy was, he said, as a prudent man, he was a wise man, and he was inquiring of the Word of God.
Brother Ronnie, let me read a couple of these practical points right quick. One of them says, we should expect opposition to the gospel and not be deterred from preaching it. If we are consistent witnesses, God will bring us those who will listen, who are willing to listen. We just have to go on. We know that we're going to be opposed. We know that people's going to come up against us as Christians. But you know what? We got to press on.
That's right.
And try to win souls. That's our job. That's what He's called us all to do.
Right. That's our commission as Christians. In fact, if you go back 2 chapters at the first time in Antioch, that's where they got the name Christian. That was the first time they called the believers of Christ Christians. That was chapter 11 or 12, I think. But anyhow, the point is, if you're in this church house this morning and you're not saved, you're unsaved, God says, seeking while He may be found. So if you truly, truly seek God, He'll remove any obstacle in your way to get to you. But you got to really want it. And God will make the way.
He made a good job.